Hello, Arranging Amish, and before we get started with anything, I wanted to put a quick thank you out there because a lot of you have been bearing with me while I try to get the live streams to function. I think I've probably tried 3 or 4 times now, and unfortunately, the result each time has been the same. I get this nasty audio loop that I just cannot seem to get to go away. On the flip side, I managed to fix it once, but I have not been able to duplicate that fix. Live streaming is very new to me. I have an HD PVR2 that will work with YouTube directly. Eventually, if I can't figure it out on YouTube, I might switch over to Twitch. I don't know. We'll see. At this point, it's a work in progress. Hopefully, I'll be able to do more of it. That's all I really got for you now. Also, I'm sure you can probably tell I sound a little bit different. I have my new mic here. It's a Blue Yeti, and it is glorious. I'm glad to have it. I cannot tell you how frustrating it was to have my old Blue Yeti Pro crap out on me. But after reading up on the Blue Yeti versus Blue Yeti Pro, I actually figured, you know what, Blue Yeti is fine. And it is here. It took a little bit longer than I would expect, but thankfully my audio now sounds nice and crisp. So, we're here today to discuss something. It's a bit of a confession. I have count 'em, 5 Clash of Clans profiles. Now, let's be very clear, I haven't had 5 for that long. I actually, for the longest time, had 3, and only 2 of them were actively maintained, but we'll get into that in just a little bit. The fact of the matter is, for the past 2 weeks, and, well, arguably 2 years, I haven't had a whole lot of sit-down time to actually game, like on an Xbox. Because my schedule tends to be, like, I'll be doing something for 2 hours, and then I get a 15-minute break. I'll find something else to do for 3 hours, and then I get another 10-minute break. And rinse and repeat that process. So when you have that kind of schedule, a mobile game like Clash of Clans fits perfectly, considering it's meant to be played about once every 2 or 3 hours. And the fact of the matter is, I really do like the game. I like the strategy. I like the management of units. There are other games out there that I have checked out. For instance, people have asked if I played Boom Beach, and the answer is absolutely yes. I have a Boom Beach profile. It's just not my favorite game. I definitely prefer Clash, although don't get me wrong, there are other games out there that are good too. On that note though, the Omelets, the Raging Omelets, we're doing okay. Let me just throw up an image here that shows you how we're doing. The fact is, the past month we've been doing much better. We're definitely in the 500 plus percentage win territory, but if you go before that, yeah, we definitely struggled. Out the gate, I had a lot of folks join the clan where I was glad to have you, but people either weren't donating troops or they just flat weren't playing at all. We had a lot of wars where people didn't use attacks, so I had to remove players. Don't exactly want to do it, but I will do it if it's going to help us create a group where we can be cohesive, we're all playing, we're all gelling. If somebody's not there, if you're not active, it's just, you're going to get Das Boot. It's just the way it's going to go. But, on that note, let's just cover, though, what are these 5 profiles? Why on earth would I have 5? So, first one is just one named after me, Raging Amish. It's a Town Hall 9, and I would say it's decently along. At this point, it's got heroes that are both above level 10, and the troops in the lab are starting to get towards being maxed. But this one still has plenty of work. The defensive structures need work. But still, it's a nice go-to profile, solid, strong, and it's one that I am actively working on. After that, this one, though, is the one that I've been playing on for almost 2 years now, and that is King Amish. Initially, it was named something else, but I renamed it King Amish once I realized that this was going to be my main profile, and it has a lot of the more monster troops and defenses you would come to expect from a Town Hall 10. Both of the heroes are above level 15. Still need some work. Arguably, I should have waited a little bit longer to get those heroes to a higher level. But yeah, this is King Amish. It is more or less my tank profile. I love to use it. On that note, though, the next profile is far more straightforward. Amish Madness. That should sound like a term that rings bells for you. This one's a max Town Hall 8, and frankly, that's all there is to it. I don't really use this profile anymore. I keep it around for war, and also because I figured one day I might need a Town Hall 8, for whatever reason. And I'm glad I did, because, well, here I am. If I need to show Town Hall 8 gameplay, I can. And that's it for the madness. After this one, though, is a profile that I only made about a month ago, and that is the Raging Omelet. The Raging Omelet currently is a Town Hall 6 profile. I do plan to take this one up to Town Hall 7 and to max it out there. It'll be a lot like the Amish Madness. I'm going to max it out at the Town Hall 7 level and then leave it alone. So that's it for here. And then finally, we've got Frisky Amish. I want to get a little creative with the name. I thought that was a lovely pun. What is an Amishman not? Raging and frisky. Figured those were good. So, Frisky Amish is going to be a no defense base. And I only started this one literally like a week ago. I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep pushing with this. I kind of like doing this as a gag. I'm hoping, to keep going. You have to bring in more resources than you lose for this profile to work. And arguably, I think it will work up until about Town Hall 7. So we'll see. I've enjoyed playing with it. It's a nice gag. So that pretty much covers it all. We got a wide spread of bases in here. We got a maxed out, or not a maxed out, but a tank of a Town Hall 10. We got a maxed out Town Hall 8, a Town Hall 9 that's also being worked on. And then we've got a Town Hall 7, or at least an eventual Town Hall 7, and then a gag profile. One that, I don't know, I'll play it here and there. Overall, I tend to pick 2 profiles and I play them at a time and then pick up the others over the course of a week. That's just kind of how I roll. My head's complicated. I think about all these things all at the same time. It's just kind of how I'm wired. But I do look forward to doing it this way, and by that I mean playing Clash this way, because now I'll be able to show all techniques that come to mind, because believe me, I have mastered them all, and a lot of folks have been sending me messages saying, hey, are you going to put out some how-tos or some reviews about Clash? The answer is, yeah, probably. I love this game. I also love with Clash, I can think of so many references to make with this game. The units, like, they're just begging to have random segues thrown in there, if you know what I mean. Catch my drift. Wink, wink. So that's all I've got for now. I'm going to be getting back to editing. I've got work to do. I hope you all have a fun week. Until next time, this is Raging Amish, checking out.